Hello my tasty boys and girls, it's your host JC, and welcome to the first episode of An Idiot's Guide, a series where I do commentary about my gameplay experiences. Today we're covering Bloodborne, a game I have played before, but I'd never beaten, and after deleting the game in a fit of rage, I think I have a score to settle, so let's just jump right into it. I was shaking and crying as I had to press the new game button, but I had completely forgot about the fact that I had to make a new character. And so, after almost half an hour of working on it, this was the end result. Beautiful, isn't it? So now we wake up and we're about to head out. At least until we encounter our first beast of the game. But I nosed out of there and ran past him. Little did I know he was still following me, and I was unarmed. I think you can guess how that went. So I ran away again, and this time I made sure to get a safe distance. I even retrieved what little blood echoes I had. So after that, I encountered my second enemy, which is when I realized I forgot to grab weapons when I died. Kind of just respawned immediately. And after a very long battle, I was feeling pretty proud of myself. That was the first enemy I'd ever killed in my bare hands. At least until I ran into two more guys. That was when I panicked and ran away. And I panicked even more when I realized they can climb ladders. Though I found my salvation when I encountered my first lamp, which saved me in the nick of time. For my starter weapons, I decided on the Hunter Axe and the Hunter Pistol. They're really great starter weapons. So after talking to the G-Man, I headed back to Central Yarnum. This time I was armed. So I decided to enact revenge on the guys that scared me earlier. Their deaths were swift. This next part is really just a whole lot of beast slaying. The pebbles were quite useful for picking them off in short bursts, and I ended up clearing the entire area. So I ventured forth into the next room, where I encountered the ogre. I learned this trick that I should dodge forward when an enemy goes for the attack. However, it did not work here, and I was very lucky to be alive. This fight had many layers, but eventually, the ogre fell before me. After that, I headed up the stairs where I was greeted with one of the most annoying enemies in the beginning of the game. I made quick work as the first one, but then I got backed into a corner where they proceeded to gangbang me. Now I was going to get my revenge, but then I realized it was getting late, and I had to go to bed, so I ended there. Okay, so this may have been my fault, but the second video file is completely missing, and I was a very angry man when I realized it was missing. A lot happened plot-wise and a lot happened content-wise in that part. Such as me getting knocked into a bunch of rats followed by me getting mauled to death while trying to escape my impending doom. But anyway, here's the gist of it. I regained those blood echoes that I lost, only for it to get lost forever by some wolves. They killed me a lot. I was counting every time I died, bringing us to 6 deaths on the death counter. I also managed to open the gate at the beginning, as well as the door that leads to the bridge of the first boss, but we're not doing that just yet to make up for the lost footage. So I head back to my newly improved Central Yarnum, and I begin making my way through the left passage. I had to fight 2 ogres. I was trying to do a visceral attack. Leave me alone. I nearly died, but I kept going. I found a passage that ended up leading to the house I found earlier, which is where I killed an old man before he had the chance to strike. I stumbled upon a bunch of those weird dogs in cages, which definitely put a smile on my face as I killed every last one of them. I met up with the plague doctor lady. I will not be trying to kill her this playthrough, but I did in my last one, and I do not want to experience that fear again. I tried looking for a safe way down, but couldn't find one, so I just jumped. I chopped down a few more monsters before finding a bridge. I have been in this place before. There were a lot of enemies down here, and let's just say I rolled up on one of them. While making my way over to a glowy item, I had my first encounter with crows. They're not too bad if you hit them before they hit you. I made my way through the sewers where I came across a very unfortunate man. Apparently this leads back to the room I was in earlier. This wasn't my first time dealing with rats, and I quickly exterminated them. I decided to head back to the other path, at least until I saw a menacing shadow in the distance, and I quickly climbed the ladder. Good thing I climbed it too, because this is where I activated the elevator, and also the next section of the game. I decided against skipping ahead since I'm still only level 10, and decided that it was time to fight the boss. Well, not yet. I wanted to collect some more blood vials first. There's this grinding trick I learned where I lure the wolves down to the back door of the house, but they can't reach me. But I can reach them. It's quite effective. I did it for an entire 24 hours once when I was saving up to get the plague doctor lady's outfit. I decided I wanted to head back and spend my blood echoes so that I wouldn't have anything to lose if I died. I also fortified my weapons, and with that I head out on my way to fight the first boss. After taking care of the wolves, I met the ogre surrounded by crows. I figured the crows would be a nuisance, so in one fell swoop I took out all the crows and almost died fighting the ogre. I don't know why I'm so bad at fighting them. And with that I headed forward with shaking hands and butterflies in my stomach. It was time to fight the cleric beast. It actually wasn't all that hard. The trick is you have to stay behind him. The only challenge I faced here was how little stamina I had. There were moments I got too confident and almost died, but I didn't. I think I got lucky. He didn't use any of the devastating attacks he has on his second stage. And with my type strategy, the cleric beast was no more. Alright, first try, go me. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Oh hey, the doll's awake. I decided to upgrade my strength and endurance, since I heard upgrading your vitality doesn't do much. And with that, I end my playthrough. I'll continue making Bloodborne videos if this one hits 5 likes. I think I'll keep doing this Idiot's Guide videos, so comment down below what you think about this series, as well as which out of these 3 games I should play next. Until we meet again, my name is JC, and I want you to stay tasty.